from me and you.
Hello everyone, Figment Vids here, and today I will be discussing the most underrated Disney World attractions. But before I go on, I would like to talk about my recent name change. I felt like Florida Disney Facts just wasn't a great name. I wanted to talk about more than just Disney World in my upcoming videos. And I think that Figment Vids is just a better name overall, and it doesn't restrict me to only Disney World, so that's my reasoning behind it. As we all know, Disney World is massive, with 4 theme parks and 2 water parks totaling 156 attractions, and that doesn't even include Downtown Disney or the hotels. Granted, with that many attractions, there's going to be some really awesome ones, and some really, let's call them less than stellar. However, I'm not here to talk about those rides, I'm here to talk about the most underrated attractions at Disney World. Starting in the Magic Kingdom, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. Just like many entries in this list, this ride is beloved by Disney fans, but to the casual parkgoer, it's seen as nothing. The People Mover is a highway in the sky where guests can see Tomorrowland from above. You also see in a Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, and even go inside of Space Mountain. Another great part about this ride is that you get to see Walt Disney's original plan for Epcot. I may be a little biased when it comes to this ride because, after all, Tomorrowland is my favorite land in the Magic Kingdom. Unless you're there during a very, very busy time, this attraction should be a walk-on. This ride is great for relaxing, and while you're at it, you can get some great views of the Magic Kingdom, especially Tomorrowland. Staying in Tomorrowland, the next underrated attraction is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Air conditioning? Check. Comfy seats? Check. Entertaining show? Check. Great songs? Check. Personally designed by Walt Disney? Check. What more could you ask for? This is another attraction that is constantly passed by the casual parkgoer, but loved by the hardcore fans. This attraction is a 20-minute long show about the progress from the 1900s all the way up to the modern day. I put that in quotes because the modern day scene is very 80s themed and resembles almost nothing of the modern day. You follow a family through scenes themed around the 1900s, the 1920s, the 1940s, and finally the modern day. Another attraction that can be used to rest if you have a long day ahead in the parks. Switching over to Epcot, the next underrated attraction is Journey into Imagination with Figment. Despite what anyone else says about this ride, it will always be one of my favorites, and Figment is my favorite Disney character of all time, hence the name, and my Figment collection to prove it also. Anyways, this ride is actually the 3rd version of Journey into Imagination that has been at that pavilion. I don't want to go too far into it because I'm making a video about the history of the attraction, but here's the simple rundown. The original Journey into Imagination opened in 1983, titled Journey into Imagination. It featured a man called the Dreamfinder as well as Figment. The first scene started with you seeing the Dreamfinder in a strange sort of flying machine. He then creates Figment and you head into the Dreamport where dreams are kept. It was closed in 1998 and was renovated into Journey into Your Imagination, which completely took the Dreamfinder and Figment out of the ride, but Figment was still visible in the queue. Then in 2001, it closed again, turning into what we know it as today. The current ride is over 6 minutes long and features Dr. Nigel Channing and his discovery, Figment the Purple Dragon. You're supposed to be taking a tour of the Imagination Institute with Dr. Nigel, but it inevitably gets hijacked by Figment. You do go through the Institute, but with Figment's antics along the way. Now, if you look at any top 10 worst Disney World rides, Journey into Imagination is most likely going to be on it, but trust me when I say, it is one of my favorite rides in Disney World, and I think it is one of the best. Staying in Epcot is the next ride, Grand Fiesta Tour starring the 3 Caballeros. No matter when you visit, this ride never has a wait. I'm serious. I was there in late July, and it was a walk-on attraction at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's an 8-minute boat ride starting with you passing an ancient South American temple during the night, and it gets much crazier from there. You are thrust into the world of the 3 Caballeros, which are Donald Duck, Jose Carioca, and Panchito. The ride is a zany adventure where Jose Carioca and Panchito search all over Mexico for Donald Duck. It even has a scene similar to It's a Small World, except with a Mexican theme. It's overall a great relaxing boat ride which everyone can enjoy. It also has the best song at the end of it. Told you I wasn't lying. There's no underrated attractions in Hollywood Studios because they currently only have 5 rides, and they're all pretty awesome. I don't think the Animal Kingdom has any underrated attractions either. And that's all for today, guys. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below any underrated attractions I missed. And until the next video, I'll see you later.